Yeah, we are live. It's been a while since I've done this. A bit rusty here. Just have to send the link to myself and yeah, the link is sent and I enter the game. I'm in the game. Alrighty. I just have to resend the link and create the lobby and wait for you guys to come in. Excuse me, I'm just gonna do this, do that, and go to the 1v1. Yeah, and yeah, so I'm gonna drop the generate lobby ID. Yeah, so yeah, I have generated lobby ID. Okay, stream link. Let me send the stream link here so I can. Yeah, if you're in the game now, so you just give me 1 sec, okay? So I can. If you're in the stream now, 1 sec, so I can just. So you can just give me a sec. 8690. Okay, so I'm going to check out the stream is on that end, on my end, so I'll know whether there's any lags whatsoever. Hopefully there's not, because we can actually afford that tonight, but I believe that there won't be any. Okay, I've sent the stream link and I've sent the lobby code, so you guys can connect, and I'm just going to check it out from my own end and see what it's like. Yeah, Tondarby is in already. That's sharp. Let's say, we're waiting for you now. 7 more minutes for you. Ether is pretty messy today. Oh, thank God. Good thing MTN isn't. Okay. ML Hub is live and yeah, ML Hub is live. 6 people are here or more. You guys are hungry. You guys are hungry for war. Hey, or you guys are hungry for war. You guys are the mob right now. Nigeria is the mob. Oh. Right now it feels like everybody is like in a gladiator arena, and I'm like the host, the person that usher in the players, and then I shout fight, and they start. Please tell me somebody has watched gladiators here. Please tell me somebody has watched gladiators here. Okay, yeah, so you guys just chill, okay? We're waiting for Alex to say, and then we can now know. Yeah, so let's play this guess game. I am actually betting on Tondarby here. I'm just going to stake 20 coins for him. Oh yeah, okay, we have to wait until this guy Alex joins before we can start betting. There's actually a fun betting game here we can play. So I'm actually going to bet 20 coins on Tondarby. I bet 10 coins on Alex but we're going to have to wait for him to come before we can stake the coins. But what do you think, guys? What would you stake in a match like this? What would you stake? Would you stake 20 coins? Would you stake I think the highest you can stake is 40 coins, and or would you stake 10 coins? What would you stake? With you guys. So guys, hello, of course, it's your host Black Matter ML Hub official caster, and I can see Ashbourne, that's Cypher in the chat. I can also see Isaac Toluwani, I can see Bibi's Hub, I can see Retro, I can see Seki, I can see Karin, and that's everyone so far I can see that chatted in the live chat. What's up, guys? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. It's ML's of 1v1 Fighters Tournament, and it's the first official stream game for tonight. It's Tondarby versus Alex Hussein. We haven't seen any stream games so far. This is going to be the first one for tonight. We have seen results upon results posted by MJ on the announcement channel, but that's all results. That's all, that's all pictures and all that. We got to see what happened, how that happened. Now, both players are ready, but it's not exactly the start time yet, right? 4 more minutes, we get to start. That's the official starting time. But if both players are ready and both players are in the lobby, I don't see why I should not start, because what's the point in keeping everyone waiting when we can get straight into it? But then we have to get the fun guessing going. That's 20. I am going to pick Tondarby there, betting 20 for Tondarby. And yeah, I'm confirming that I have bets for Tondarby. Yes, so guys, place your bets before we get straight in. Are you going for Tondarby or are you going for Alex Hussein? I just bet for Tondarby. What are you betting for, guys? What are you betting for? What do you think, guys? Let me know. Okay, so we will get straight into the draft. This is 9:26, and this is going to be the first game, streamed game for tonight, and I have started. Okay, yeah, we get into the draft. All right, let's see the bands. Let's see where they are going. Okay, so someone says Alex Hussein FTW. Okay, I don't know. 20 people in the stream. Xbox gets banned. That's Tondarby first ban. You can understand why. That's also Alex Hussein first ban. And the glue gets banned. So no slam, pass, and grab for you guys tonight. And then Sisi gets banned. Dyrot gets banned. That's understandable. Dyrot is pretty scary up front. Tondarby gets the first pick here. That's a big advantage. And then so far so good. I actually want to go for something. Oh, okay. It's going to be Phobius versus Yuzhong. My goodness, it's the Cousin Touch versus the Demonic Force. That is going to be an interesting piece of anti-regen versus regen versus regen. It's regen versus regen. It's anyone's game at this point, because I mean the Cousin Touch keeps applying Char essence, and it erupts as Char residue, and it just kind of regens him. And then Alexisian just kind of keep using the Infernal Pursuit. As long as he can keep applying the Sinner's Curse, he can keep using the Infernal Pursuit and keep stacking up more HP there. So let's just see how it goes. Really, it's going to be a regen battle. Whoever gets the dominant size in first, that's going to be something that can probably make or break the game. But then we're going to see eventually how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. That's going to be. But what do you think? Somebody says Phobius is going to win this match. Let's see how it goes. It's anyone's game. I already staked my coins on Tondarby, and I didn't see anyone bet on Alex Hussein here, but let's see how it goes. So yeah, we will get straight to it. Unfortunately, guys, I cannot zoom out in the 1v1 map. I cannot zoom out here. Unfortunately, I cannot. So you guys are going to have to watch the map zoomed in like that, in like this. Okay, I can't zoom in. Okay, there's no option for me to zoom in here in the spectator area. So you guys have to watch it like this. Okay, so now that's both of them just clearing the minion waves. That's the first thing you should do. But then that's the demonic force fully charged up, and as you see, I'm keeping his distance here. You can tell that it's a bit shy, but then so grip, of course, with the dragon tail, the Char residue erupts, and that's Tondarby already getting the most out of the Cousin Touch. But Alex Hussein here just playing passively and just waiting in the back and holding inside the turret. I don't think Alex Hussein understands that this is a 1v1. You're not supposed to actually turret camp. But then, okay, so grip again with the dragon tail. The Char residue erupts again. Alex Hussein losing a lot of HP there, and that's the usual Cousin Touch coming through for Tondarby again, and that's more than half of his HP gone. Alex Hussein, you really need to start doing something right now. You don't have the Infernal Pursuit, but then again, you can't afford to play passive. Dragon tail there with the Furious Dive as well with the Cousin Touch. Now the Soul Grip needs to complete. Tondarby is low. That was a close call, but Tondarby will escape in time just to save himself and save that 1 point. But now onto the minion waves with the Dragon Tail, maybe just to regen a little bit of HP. But that's Alex Hussein now clearing the minion waves. It's now on level 4. So Alex Hussein has that Infernal Pursuit, so he needs to be clearing. He needs to be very careful now, because Alex Hussein has the CC advantage now. He has to be very careful. But then Tondarby too as well. He's already on level 4 here, so he has that Black Dragon form. So now he has to wait. He has to wait it out. At this point, they have to clear the minion waves, regen back HP, and maybe hold in line. But then, so Grip Furious type comes in. Infernal Pursuit as well. The Dragon Tail and the Char residue erupts on Darby with the first blood. Black Dragon form comes out, and now the Dragonoid form, the Black Dragon, has arrived. Alexis Sayan, I don't know what's happening, but it looks like Astaros doesn't have enough power in this situation here. Now Darby now regenerating the HP there with the Revitalize, and that's one down. One for him, 1 point to Darby, and the mob will be shouting that it's him taking the win for the first game. The minion waves now, okay, with the demonic force, and both of them are just paused. I really want to understand what's going on here. But then I'm Sian here. They have the Soul Grip as well with the Furious Dive and the Dragon Tail. If you're not pushing to chase him down, Dark Wave will miss, and Darby now with the Dragon Tail as well, still poking onto the minion waves. And so far so good. Alexis Sayan, he doesn't want to commit. He just want to keep just poking and just keeping this up. But that's the Soul Grip with the Furious Dive. He then pushes. But then again, that's the final push once more. And Alexis Sayan is no longer holding back. The Dragon Tail again, almost maximum stack of Shower Residue. Alexis Sayan there, that's one more Dragon Tail. And the Shower SS erupts one more time. Darby, he regains some HP. But Alexis Sayan has more than him. And they revitalize, now giving him more. Alexis Sayan, I like the fact that he understands that the Infernal Pursuit is a very good way to regen HP, and he's making most of it now. He's just looking to get close to Darby now, using the Revitalize here, and so far so good. You can see how it works, but then that's the Soul Grip with the Furious Dive, now Dragon Tail, and erupt the Shower Residue. Infernal Pursuit on Darby there, marks the Sinner's mark on him. Darby now the Dragon Tail, applying more stacks of Shower Residue, but then Alexis Sayan, he goes back, he retreats back into the safety of the turret. He doesn't want to over-engage. He doesn't want to over-commit. There, okay, comes in again with the Sinner's Curse, but that's Darby there with the Dragon Tail. If an pursuit will connect just once, Darby now with the Furious Dive will miss. Now the Dragon Tail, Black Dragon form comes out. Let the Black Dragon handle this. Dragon Tail, extended restoration, but that's more. With the Furious pushing the Dragon Tail, catches him. Darby taking 2 shots, but Alex Sayan, he holds back. And that will be the defying moment that Darby will deny him that point and move out just in time. Darby escapes death again. Jeez. This guy, he doesn't want to die. He doesn't want to die. He doesn't want to die. Man. Okay, that's another one. Soul Grip again with the Furious Dive. Dragon Tail, the Shower State will erupt. If that pursuit comes out one more time. If that pursuit Dragon Tail. But Darby, he doesn't want to commit either. He just wants to rotate and make sure that those minion waves are cleared. So Grip as well with the Infernal Pursuit. Darby is losing HP. Maybe a chance for Alexis Sayan. But no. Darby, he buys the Hunter Strike. He buys the Hunter Strike. And he said, no, let me show you guys the build so far. But then Soul Grip connects with the Dragon Tail. The Furious Staff will miss, but the Dragon Tail, Furious Strike now. Exceedance cost applied with the Infernal Pursuit follow up from Alexis Sayan. Dragon Tail one more time. Black Dragon form comes out. Alexis Sayan trying to find shelter in the turret, but the Dragon Tail. Soul Grip connects, but Darby! He finds the kill again. Diving head first into the turret and gets Alexis Sayan in his safety and says no, the turret will not shield it this time as he gets that second kill and marks 2 for none in favor of Darby. But Alexis Sayan now, one more time, he's back. Perhaps the last chance for him to change history, or perhaps one more kill for Darby to settle the score between both of them. But so far so good. Now holding in line, holding in place, Alexis Sayan here. Now, they're paused, but then Darby knows what he's doing. He's spamming the recalls, perhaps to bait him out, perhaps to bring him a bit closer. But then that's the Soul Grip for more range there. Infernal Pursuit, Dark Wave as well with the cancel out. That's the Infernal Pursuit one more time. Returning HP, the minions are helping, but Darby here is losing HP. He's getting HP back. The Shot SS is erupting. Darby with the Dragon Tail, Soul Grip will miss. Furious Time connect. That's the Demonic Force with the Infernal Pursuit, Dragon Tail as well. Soul Grip again, Infernal Pursuit, but that's more Dark Wave. Alexis Sayan is losing HP. Darby is getting more. SS is erupting. Darby is winning. The Shot Residue. The Black Dragon from Kenya Riverlands wins it out as he wins the game in a 3-0 crushing victory against Alexis Sayan. And you can tell that Astaros, the god of fear, will not be enough for Phobius to win this game. Yeah, that was actually crazy. That was crazy, guys. That was insane. That was insane. So I won the bet and I got my coins. So yeah, let's get for the next game. So next, guys, come straight in. Let's get straight to it. Guys. All right. So thank you so much, Tondarby and Alexis Sean, for giving us that good of a show, right? We appreciate it. Okay, we appreciate it, guys. So I am going to be kicking you guys out now, so that wait, it's best of three. Oh, it's best of three. Oh, it's best of three. Sorry. Wait, it's best of three. Okay, it's best of three. Yeah, it's best of three. Yeah, sorry. That was completely me. Okay, it's best of three. Okay, so we go again. We go again, guys. We go again. Okay, we go again. Sorry, that was on me, guys. That's on me, guys. I totally forgot. I thought what they said best of three as in best of three inside the match, not best of three as in how many match they play. Sorry, I did not kick him, guys. We are back. We are still here. Okay, so same bands. They do repeat the same bands here. And let's see what they go for this time around. Oh, Lapu Lapu. Okay. Yeah, Lapu Lapu will be Tondarby's pick here. And Alexisian, what else will they go for? Hopefully not that Phobios again. Hopefully he shouldn't go for Phobios. He shouldn't go for the Phobios. The Phobios, oh my goodness. No, Alexisian, come on now. Not the Phobios. Not the Phobios, man. You did not do well with the Phobios the last time. Yeah, he lost the Phobios again. Okay, that's it, guys. That's it for the Phobios. I guess that's it for the Phobios. Let's see how it goes, guys. Okay, 24 people in the chat, and I can see we're losing numbers here, but then that's not going to be an issue. I would have to ask you guys in the chat though, what do you think? Do you think Alexisian can still make it work this time around? I mean, Tondarby doesn't have the Yuzhong anymore. He has the Lapu now. And Phobios still has the Alexisian still has the Phobios. So do you think Alexisian might have a chance here? I mean, what do you guys think? Also, how is the stream in you guys' end? Is it lagging or is it hanging? Let me know what you guys think, okay? All right, so yeah, let's see how it goes. We're waiting now for the game to load, so I'll just engage you guys while the game is loading. Okay, I need to get water. You guys should give me a sec. I'll get water. I'm coming. Okay, guys. Yeah, so Tondarby here. Now, waiting in line here. So far, so good. You can tell they're just keeping their distance and just, I understand once beaten, twice shy situation, yeah? But at this point, Tondarby now, okay, Jungle Warrior, okay, forward. But then that's not much. Tondarby needs to be patient, though. Lapu needs that level 4 to make sure that he gets that advantage, because he needs that bravest fighter. That's where a lot of his skills are locked behind. So he needs to be very careful. Now, Alexisian here, he has the Sinner's Curse. He can apply it, but then Justice Blaze to poke and farm the minions. Tondarby knows how to use that skill 1 perfectly, and that's Alexisian as well, trying to make sure that he zones him out. But that's only because the Lapu hasn't reached level 4 yet, and that's the thing. You see, the way Phobios mechanic works is that whenever you use a blink, dash, or mobility skill, you reduce the skills by 1, right? So Lapu is a high mobility hero, so Alexisian will have shorter cooldowns for his skills in this game. That's the advantage of Phobios mechanic. Yeah, that's okay. Bravest fighter comes in, Lachika connects, Dark Wave will interrupt that one there. Homeland defender there, Raging Slash comes out, Homeland defender does not connect on time, so that flickers out, and he revitalizes to gain back the HP he lost. And Alexisian now flickers if the Dark Wave, defender pursuit comes out, Dark Wave connects, defender pursuit again, Tondarby. He doesn't want to commit. He doesn't have the bravest fighter, but the Justice Blaze will regen here HP for him. The Jungle Warrior now to keep out of the range of Alexisian. And so far, Tondarby now, he has the damage. Here. But then he has to be patient. Bravest fighter is already okay. The Jungle Warrior to escape, but jumps in with the bravest fighter now. Homeland defender to gain that shield. Raging Slash, but Lachika connects first. More basic attacks. Tondarby doesn't want to use it just yet. Tondarby now with the Homeland defender. Raging Slash to finish things out. That's the Homeland defender to finish this out. The chief of the Doricans from Pelas in the Vonetis Islands. Tondarby will win it out again, getting the first blood. Mind you, if Tondarby win this one, Tondarby is actually going to be the winner. We're not going to be seeing Tondarby and Alexisian again. Okay, it's best of 3. So if Tondarby takes 2 games, that's all. Okay, so yeah, guys, We're going to be seeing Alexian still in the turret. Honestly, I don't know why Alexian went for Phobios again. I don't know why he went. I honestly don't. Okay. Infernal Pursuit there. Dark Wave connects and the Sinner's Curse will be applied. But then that's Darby now. Avoiding the Infernal Pursuit. But one connects to, I think it's trying to bait out Alexian. That's the Jungle Warrior with the Justice Blades connecting there. With Homeland defend down to the minion waves to clear the minion waves out. With Alexian here. Dark Wave as well. Infernal Pursuit comes him out, breaks him out, drags him out. But that's Land Shaker with the previous fighter. Now with the Storm Sword. Raging Slash as well. Infernal Pursuit to chase him out with the Raging Slash. Already used. And now the enhanced 120% basic attack. Darby taking advantage of that to clear the minion waves. But Alexian now farms the minion wave. Justice Blades poking him out. Alexian, you need to come out of your turret. You need to come out of your turret, man. This is a 1v1. You cannot be doing this, man. You really can't. Darby is trying to bait him out as much as he can. But then at this point, how do you bait out someone that just want to keep hiding in the turret at this point? Let's get a view from Darby here. Now onto the bushes. Trying to take advantage of the surroundings here. Now the Jungle Warrior previous fighter jumps out as well with Homeland Defender. Land Shaker connects. That's a Storm Sword. Raging Slash will miss. Zan flickers out. Defender pushes connects. That's a Dark Wave disrupting. So Darby needs to flicker out. Storm Sword to reduce the damage. Land Shaker connects. Homeland Defender as well. But now Darby has got no Homeland Defenders left. He doesn't have that shield advantage now. But Alexian is low. He's trying to take his chance here. The Homeland Defender connects. Dark Wave interrupts again. Darby's now half HP. But the Justice Blades will help him revitalize. And so far, Alexian, man, he's really trying to hang in there. He's really trying to hold. But then the Blood Wings will be popped by Darby. So far, so good. Let me show you guys the builds real quick. You can see the builds here. You can see the builds. But then Infernal Pursuit comes out on Darby with the Justice Blades poking out. And Alexian. Okay. Alexian here. But then you holding out. I don't know, man. At this point, I think it's a waiting game at this point. I think that's what they're doing right now. Alexian here, he's really trying to hold that. And Darby is just farming regen at this point with the minion waves and Justice Blades. But okay, Dark Wave connects. If not push it, follow up. If not push it again, that's the previous fighter. Now he's out enough. Land Shaker connects. The stun comes in. Storm Sword to reduce the damage. But that's the Raging Slash now used by him. Not enough to melt down Alexian. The Homeland Defender connects. Land Shaker again to slow down his retreat. Homeland Defender connects again. Dark Wave. And if not push it to reduce the HP down. But that's Darby getting more shields as the damage is applied. Jungle Warriors closing in the distance. Justice Blades. But that if not push it, Alexian wants to come back out instead of going back in, but the previous fighter gets it again, and that's the flicker with the Land Shaker. Ready start for inside the turret. Homeland Defender get the shield, but it's direct damage. Darby, he makes it work, and he gets it in. Darby gets the win, and he gets it in. Jesus, what is this guy? What is this game? What is this game? What is this game? Jesus, Darby, guy. Arby. Okay. All right. Okay, Raging Slash, okay, with the Storm Sword as well. But then that's inside the turret there. You can see that he doesn't want to use the tree movement there. But then Darby now, Land Shaker, you're inside the turret on Darby. You don't want to get too cocky there. Alexian is trying to take advantage of that turret true damage to melt you down fast and get himself some points. So you have to really take advantage of that. On Darby here, he has to be very careful. But then, okay, Jungle Warrior away. Alexian is also away. I mean, Darby here, now waiting in line. I mean, if it was old Phobios, right? Alexian would have an advantage because the way old Phobios worked was that wherever you blink to, he could get there, right? Without having to apply any mark on you. But now the current Phobios can do, okay, Dark Wave connects, Snap Mask will be applied, Storm Sword as well with Homeland Defender connects, but then Alexian now holding back, maybe waiting in line, applies the Sinner's Curse, but that's gonna be one. Previous fighter comes out, Land Shaker connects with the flicker out rather, but Alexian Raging Slash to dodge the Dark Wave, but that's the Storm Sword connecting again, Land Shaker connects again, Alexian, if another push comes out, Darby with the Justice Blaze. But so far, so good. Alexian now. If an pursuit comes out again, Darby there. That's one Jungle Warrior defensively. Darby's trying to bait him out. But Alexian keeps going inside his turret. And that's been the strategy for like the past 5 minutes. And you can tell that he's trying to get him out of the game. And I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But then, okay, previous fighter catches him off guard. A bit off guard. Maybe not off guard. But that's the Storm Sword with the Land Shaker connecting there. Storm Sword again. Land Shaker one more time to stun him down. But that's Darby will walk up. And that's more with the turn up. And the stuns up. And Dark dark wave will be Alexis's strongest weapon with the infernal potion as well, trying to regen the HP. Now the minions are out, maybe more chance to regain more HP, and so far so good. The timer is not a limitation in this 1v1, as they can keep going like this, guys. They can keep going like this. But then so far so good. Brave Fighter comes out again. It's a sustained battle, and as Raging Slash comes out, Alessian is getting low to take advantage of the turret through damage, but Landshake has to stun him up and retreat out with a flicker. Darby will go out. The Dark will connect again. Alessian, yes, that's an infernal pursuit. That will be a follow-up with the application of the Sinner's Curse. But then Alessian here, now with the Bravest Fighter loading in, and you can tell that this is not going to be a fun one, but so far so good. Landshaker against the Dark Wave Storm Sword to regain the HP and clear the minion waves. Okay, guys, I think I see how this is going, okay? So the thing is that, right, with the way this game is going, right, you can keep doing this forever. Tondarby, okay, trying to clear the minion waves. I can see Tondarby now pushing for the objective here. Instead, he understands that, but Tondarby, you are really in a dangerous position here. Alessian is really trying to prevent you from doing that. He wants to take out his base. That's another way to end the game. That's true. You want to take out your base because he has seen that this is a long drag match. Tondarby has realized that Alessian will not stop hiding in that turret, so he needs to take down that turret and make sure that he gets that takedown. Now the minion waves have been cleared, and Tondarby here, you can tell he will be trying to take it out. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way, guys, because this is endless at this point. I'll tell you guys the truth. Let me not burn energy that I'll use for the remaining casting, okay? This is endless, guys. This is endless. All right, but we just have to look at them and let them do their thing. The IQ on this guy, I mean, to be fair, right? To be fair, Abi has realized it. His opponent is the kind of person that doesn't want to come out. His opponent always want to play it safe, right? How do you handle an opponent that want to play it safe? You play it strategic. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. And Alessian has realized that. Now Alessian wants to come out and wants to that. By the way, check out the build here. Check out the build here. You can see the build here. He has the Blade of Despair as the first item for more damage. You have the War Axe for continuous damage. You have the Dominant Sight for the anti-regen. You've got the Oracle for the regen. And Alexusian does not have anti-regen. And then Alexusian does not have well, okay, so far so good. Alessian, you can see that his minion waves are okay. The minion waves are getting stronger. That's something I got to notice there. Both of them are still dragging it out, toughing it out. But then it's not a bad thing actually. It's two sustained heroes, but then the minion waves are almost cleared and the minion waves are almost in. And of course, yes, Tondarby is trying to end it. He's trying to end it. Tondarby, he just needs maybe one more attack or two. The minion waves are almost down, and Tondarby gets that destruction of that turret and secure the win. Absolute IQ play from Tondarby. Brilliant ending, brilliant performance. The man knew how to settle things out, and he absolutely did. That's going to be all for Tondarby versus Alexusian. And yeah, next set of people, please come into the lobby while I rest my lungs, okay? All right, guys. So the next up is Sky Guy versus Nomura. That's the number 2 game for today. We saw a very interesting match between Alexisian and Tondarbi. Tondarbi played the objective and he won the game, right? He realized that, okay, look, if I can't win this by kill, I can win this by objective, and that's exactly what he did. Okay, now it's a different set of games now. That's Nomura with Guinevere. That's nice. Okay. Sky Guy with the Lapu. Yeah. I have my thoughts, but let me just relax for now. Okay? Okay. So, yeah, we'll wait while the game loads. So, let me save energy. Okay. All right. Hey, oh my god. I forgot to bet. I forgot use this thing farm coins. I forgot to bet, guys. Can you imagine that? I forgot to bet, guys. But no problem. Flame says that Black Matter is not interesting match. I don't know, man. I beg to differ, right? I beg to differ. But then let's get straight to it. Nomura is on the Guinevere and Sky's guy is on the Lapu. So let's see how it goes, guys. Okay, using the bushes. That's one thing about the Guinevere. You need to be very careful. She does have that energy wave. She can apply that stack of super magic. Nomura here. Maybe the special migration we might get to see, but it looks like that energy. Yeah, the energy wave is the first thing that she actually unlocked first, not the spatial migration, guys. So yeah, it's actually wise because you want to farm those minions with the energy wave, so that's understandable. But then yeah, both of them are just farming for now, so we just have to wait it out until they are ready. Okay, so and Sky Guy as well, he has lost HP there, but that's a special migration. That's what we expected, but then maximum stack of the super magic here, but then that's the Gem Vengeance already popped as well. And the Jungle Warrior used defensively from Sky Guy. He doesn't have that Bravest Fighter just yet. I'm pretty sure I would advise this guy to go for Radiance Armor early because of Nomura's Violet Requiem. But then, that's Nomura there with the special migration. That one will miss. And Sky Guy here, he has to really think this through, though. And let's see how this works. Let's see how both of them are just hesitating. I don't think this will be a full-on encounter like we saw with okay, special migration. That's the Jungle Warrior for the outplay, and that was a very brilliant reaction time from Sky Guy. That was really nice. I really commend that. And the Sky Guy here now having the Bravest Fighter as well as Nomura having Violet Requiem, now buying the concentrated magic. You can tell that both of them now, they have their ultimates. So you have to be very careful now. Okay, Sky Guy now with the instinct on the Jungle Warrior, but then that special migration missed. So then Bravest Fighter comes in. Nomura now, Jungle Warrior as well with the Storm Sword. Nomura losing HP there. Homeland Defender, Virus Requiem for the Airborne. And that's Sky Guy now. One stack of super magic. That's special migration again. Apply the second stack with energy wave. Will deal some more damage. Nomura now with the energy wave and the super magic passive. Now dealing more damage and clearing the minion waves out. But so far, that's the big question. How is this going to turn out? You can tell that special migration will miss again. Jungle Warrior. Man, Sky Guy's instinct is crazy. Sky Guy's reaction time is crazy. I got to give it to that guy, man. Okay, because the way he's just dodging these special migrations, man, he really knows what he's doing. The man is locked in. The man is active. Okay, special migration will connect though, but that's the Airborne, not followed up with the Violet Requiem because it's still on that cooldown. That's one thing about the Guinevere. Violet Requiem has a lot of CD, but the first fighter comes in as well. Raging Slash with the Vengeance is popped earlier. You can tell Sky Guy hesitating with that third slash. Now Sky Guy now is Homeland Defender. Special migration connect one more time. Violet Requiem with flow up as well. Magic damage will regen some more HP for Nomura, but that's the backward usage of the special migration clone. And Nomura here will just clear the minion waves. You can tell both of them just playing it safe at this point. Man, special migration misses again. Jungle Warrior to counter. That's Nomura now. Energy wave will miss out there. Now Sky Guy now. The Bravest Fighter comes in. Land Shaker connects as well. Nomura losing HP. Homeland Defender's gonna be used first before the Raging Slash. Sky Guy, get your skills right. You have to get them right, guy. Special migration connects. But Nomura here, maximum stack of super magic, but somehow still not willing to use the Violet Requiem because it's still on that cooldown. That's the thing. The Valorant Rock'em has a lot of cooldown there. So that's one disadvantage of the Guinevere I mentioned early compared to the Lapus Brewers Fighter. You have a very short cooldown on Brewers Fighter. I think 20 seconds in the early game. But now we will get straight to the mid game here. And that's Special Migration connecting again. Nomura there. Valorant Rock'em connects. But that Sky Guy getting out of it. Lanchika connects there. And Raging Slash being used. Nomura now Oblate Defender connects. Nomura is almost down. Sky Guy still no use of the Homeland Defender. Okay, Flicker with the Justice Blades to get the first blood, and he really needs to start taking out the turrets now. Yeah, that's wise. This game might actually end a whole lot faster than I thought. But then 2 seconds there, and he has to get out now. Yeah, he has to get out now. That's half HP now. Nomura coming in with a Special Migration to catch up early. That's actually very wise before they take, because if you take your turrets, that's it. It doesn't care. They don't care what the scores are. Once your turrets are down, that's going to be it. And then Sky Guy now is looking for a way to push the turret. Should he push? Should he hesitate? That's going to be the big question here. But then Sky Guy here, holding in line so far. Sky Guy, he's pushing against the Guinevere. We've got to take a quick look at his angle here. We've got to get a quick look here. And then Nomura. Okay, that's the energy wave, giving 1 stack of super magic and maybe a special migration soon. Maybe, but that's the second wave. That's the third stack of the special migration, and that comes in with the Violet Requiem. But of course, Sky Guy is able to tank all that and still survive conveniently. That's 1 stack of the energy wave as well on the super magic. Raging Slash comes in. Nomura now upping the vengeance to tank out the damage here. But that's Lanchika connecting. Nomura losing HP, and Sky Guy will win that one out and gets the kill. But I don't think there's enough time to push that turret before Nomura spawns back. But maybe not. 3 seconds, 2 seconds left. Sky Guy is pushing that turret like his life depends on it. And the first game will go to Sky Guy. Wow, that was early, that was easy, that was fast compared to the first one we saw. Nomura lost that one. I think there were no errors on Sky Guy's side, but then Nomura, honestly, a Lapu against a Guinevere, to be fair, I think you saw this one coming, guys. I think you saw this one coming. That's just how it is. Lapu is tanky, right? And Guinevere doesn't have enough damage in the early to mid games to be able to solo him. It just doesn't work. Okay? But then, let's see how it goes. She did play well. She did try. I gotta say, she did try. But let's see how the second game goes. Okay, let's see how the second game goes. It's not over yet. It's a best of 3. So let's see how the game goes in the second one. Hopefully, we get to see Nomura go for something else that can be better, and hopefully we get to see Sky Guy go for something else that is also better on his end. But then, 1 sec, guys. I just need to turn on my fan real quick. You guys have to endure because the device is getting hot, so you have to endure and the background sound. But then Sky Guy here, I was hoping that Nomura will go. Okay, she does go for the Yuzhong. All right, so Sky Guy is still sticking with the Lapu. So right now we are seeing the Coursing Touch versus the Homeland Defender. So Shield versus Regen. All right, let's see how it goes. Guys. Let's see how it goes. Okay, while the game loads, and that's it. All right, so basically, guys, the first game, it was more of an objective thing, really. It wasn't really something that Sky Guy wanted to delay. So he just wanted to end things out and just, there's no point in dragging a game. Let's end this as fast as we can. So yeah, let's see how it goes, guys. This is the second one we will be playing, and if Sky Guy takes this win again, it means that the game would be over. We will see the rest. All right. So yeah, Sky Guy here now. Okay, the man's really holding it out at this point, and that's the Dragon Tail. But then you can tell Sky Guy now knows that Yuzhong is a threat in the early game. The man will be careful here, and that's the Dragon Tail, the Soul Grip rather, and that's connecting though. Okay, Jungle Warrior to dodge the Dragon Tail and prevent the complete stacks of the Shah Residue. That is actually a very wise move from Sky Guy. I have to commend that. But then Nomura now already knows what she's working with. She knows that Sky Guy is very quick with the wits and with the reaction time on the Lapo. Has to be very careful there. But then Nomura now, Justice Blaze to poke and clear the minion waves from Sky Guy. That's actually a very wise move. Poking from distance when you don't have your level 4 for with the Lapu. That's very wise. Dragon Tail and the Soul Grip with the Furious Dive will be dodged by Sky Guy. Very brilliant move as well. You can tell that both of them are just holding out at this point until they get to that level 4, because at this point this is very, very important. You need to know, but what is going on? You can tell she got him with that Dragon Tail, but she did not get him with the Soul Grip. But that's the Dragon Tail. You can tell Nomura now on level 4 wants to apply the maximum stack of Shara Steel. Sky Guy is still on level 3 though. I gotta come out and say this. Really. But then Nomura now clearing the creeps, taking out the creep. Blakk confirm comes out. Brace Fighter already used both ultimates now. Out already from both fighters, and now the big question is, how is this going to turn out? Stun Sword, Lanchika connects, Stunt Mount in Draconoid form. Charis is erupting, damage is dishing out, but that's the Dragon Tail connecting as well with the Soul Grip and the Furious Dive. Sky Guy flickering out to safety as Nomura will clear the remainder of the minion waves, and Sky Guy uses the Revitalize to regenerate himself. And you can tell that Sky Guy knew how that was going to turn out. He knew how that was going to turn out. It wasn't going to turn out in his favor. You cannot underestimate a Yushong. I gotta tell you guys. You cannot underestimate a Yushong. So yeah. So far so good. Nomura actually right now has the zoning out advantage, and she's really taking advantage of it very well. Sky Guy, well, the man has tried Soul Grip with the Furious Star Dragon Tail as well, but then that's Lanchika will connect. Sky Guy now doesn't use the Homeland Defender and misses the last slash of the Raging Slash. You can tell that Sky Guy is not really that experienced when it comes to Lapu. I think the man just picked it and maybe rehearsed a little bit because the way he's using the skills. I am a Lapu main, so I will tell you, if there's any hero I can play very well, it is a Lapu. But then this is not the way I play the Lapu, trust me. But then Nomura, the fact that he's actually doing it like this and winning, that's also something worth commending as well. Dragon Tail as well with the Furious Dive, but responds there with the previous fighter, and that's the Raging Slash again. Doesn't mean the third Raging Slash with the Dragonoid form comes out with the Black Dragon form, and Sky Guy now with the Storm Sword, and Nomura doesn't want to engage. Okay, Sky Guy clearing out the arena and going back into safety and going back, but then you tell Dragon Tail here to gain back more HP. Soul Grip, the Shadow Residue will erupt. And that's Sky Guy there with the Soul Grip getting some more distance. With the Homeland Defender gains him back the shield. Now with the previous fighter, Nomura trying to escape. Dragon Tail, Soul Grip. No. Nomura goes back. She retreats. And she tries to replan her next move. And Sky Guy, he has lost HP. Justice Base does not connect. And Jungle Warrior defensively. And the game is really dragging out. I did not see this one. This one. So okay, Nomura there, and that's one. But that's gonna be the Soul Grip pushing Nomura into the turret. Not a good move. But the Cyrus do now. We erupt. Sky Guy jumps out, maybe to farm some HP with the minion waves. But then the Soul Grip will connect again. Nomura, Landshaker connects though. Doesn't have that Black Dragon form just yet. Still on a cooldown. That's one thing about the Yushong. The Black Dragon form has a lot of cooldown, especially in the early game. So you have to be very careful with that as well. But then Nomura now, Sky Guy, okay, Dragon Tail will miss. Sky Guy with the reaction time. I gotta commend that too. The man has been very, very fast with his reactions there. And then Homeland Defender connects Dragon Tail as well. The Black Dragon form is finally ready, comes out, and that's the previous fighter now. Raging Slash, maybe to be used the right time, but maybe the right time, maybe not the right time. Landshaker will come out. Nomura now, Sky Guy is trying to retreat back into safety, but Nomura doesn't want to let him sack some sharp SS. Is being erupted, and that's the causing touch from the Yushong. Nomura's taking advantage of it. Soul Grip comes out as well. Lanchika will connect. Dragon Tail still applying more stacks of Shard Residue. Nomura is low. Sky Guy is regaining HP. Nomura is trying to roll back into safety, and in a storm of events, Justice Blaze with the Jungle Warrior doesn't get Sky Guy the kill, and Nomura is forced to go back. And Sky Guy now, he wants to take her out. If he can, he will take her out inside the turret. But Nomura wants to revitalize herself. The previous fighter is ready once more. And you can tell that Lapu is a beast when it comes to the 1v1 mode. But so far, so good. Now, with the Jungle Warrior and the previous fighter, we have seen that combo before. The Landshaker as well. But that's the Raging Slash coming in as well. Draining Nomura's HP. Dragon Tail connects. And the previous fighter. Now, the Black Dragon form comes out. Maybe a game changer. But Sky Guy right now has more HP. Jungle Warrior to dodge the Furious Dive. As well as the Soul Grip now to the Dragon Tail. Sky Guy losing HP to the causing touch. But Nomura is now in the turret. She doesn't want to commit anymore. She just want to stay in the safety of the turret. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's impressive. I mean, Sky Guy went from getting pushed by Nomura to pushing her back. And that's gonna be okay. We have seen this combo before. Now again with the Storm Sword, now reducing the HP, the Raging Slash as well. Nomura now relying on the Causing Touch with the Petrify. And that Sky Guy now trying to get more damage, this more in. As the Nomura defender, Nomura low. Justice Blades may do it, but no. Justice Blades does not do it. And Nomura now, Vitalize interrupted with the Justice Blades. That Sky Guy there trying to push the minion waves to take out the turret. If he can't kill her, he can't take out the turret. But Nomura is trying to stay within the turret now. Just previous fighter into the wrong area. But then Blakk Dragon Form comes out. Nomura, they are low on HP. Maybe take advantage of the turret's damage. But Lanchika connects. Sky Guy needs to get out now. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He does get out. He does get out. Okay, so you guys want to see the builds, right? Yeah, you guys want to see the builds. So sorry about that. Okay, so you guys want to see the builds. That's the builds. Okay, so yeah, so basically what's going on here is this is actually a game of regeneration rather, right? Sky Guy has realized that, all right, look, you just got the early game, I've got the mid game, I've got the late game, right? So let's just play it out. And that's exactly what Sky Guy has done. He has played it out and he's actually winning it out. And it's crazy because now he's the one pushing. And at this point, the minions just keep getting stronger and stronger. Jungle Warrior defensively, Nomura will play out the Blakk Dragon form. Reverse Fighter comes out. We see this back and forth. We've seen it before. Sky Guy won the game 1 with this. Nomura defensive Soul Furious Dive. And that's the Soul Grip again. Shadow City will erupt. Sky Guy losing HP. We have seen this pattern before. Both of them pull out, and then one person is left to defend and clear the minion waves to regen HP. It's basically rinse and repeat. But I gotta commend Nomura though. She is doing well. I gotta commend that she is doing well. And Sky Guy as well, man. The man's holding his fort, but then Reverse Fighter comes out one more time. Nomura now, the Furious Dive connects as well, and the Shadow City will erupt now. Sky Guy with the Jungle Warrior and the Storm Sword to reduce damage, but Nomura is now low as well. Lanchika connects, but then Justice Blood finally get the kill, and it looks like this might be it, guys. Sky Guy wins it out finally after such a long game. Sky Guy wins it out. Okay, you guys might be wondering why I did not shout. I did not shout because honestly that game was dragged out, and that's one. Two, there wasn't exactly that much mind-blowing moments. There wasn't exactly that much mind-blowing moments because to be fair, right? There wasn't exactly that much mind-blowing moments. But they still tried. They still tried. I gotta commend them. Okay. So next up, guys, we're gonna wait for the next guys. I gotta wait for the next guys while you guys load up and all that. While I rest my lungs. Okay, you guys will have to chill for me. I'll check out how the stream is on my end. All right, let me know how the stream is on you guys' ends. Okay, guys. All right. I think we are back now. Pride versus Zaruken. By the way, how many games have we casted? Let me see. Let me check that thing again. Wait, excuse me. Let me check that thing, guys. Okay. Okay. After this one, we still have 2 more games, and that's it. All right. So okay. We are seeing a CC pick, guys. We are seeing a CC pick. That is not what I'd expect. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect that one. I did not. Libra, see you. Oh my god, I love the. Oh my god, I love these guys. I love these guys. I love these guys. I love the skins. I love the skins, guy. I love the skins, guy. Oh my god, I think I'm using the energy here. Libra Shui, I love the skins, guy. Oh, yeah, Dragon Shreyu, sorry. Dragon Shreyu, yeah. Dragon Shreyu, sorry. I gotta correct myself. Sincere. Dragon Shreyu, I love the skin, guy. I love it. Okay, so it's Pride versus Zaruken. Mind you, we have seen Zaruken play before. We have seen him play. I have casted Zaruken's game. I think he used I think he used this guy before. Yison Shin, the last time I casted him. But then okay, Jeet Kune Do from Zaruken. That's an early one to credit minion waste, but the yo-yo plays from Pride. That's an early response, and you can tell that Pride doesn't want to waste any time. Want to take advantage of that CC's early game strength, and just use the minion waves to zone him out and just bring Zaruken out. But Zaruken, he has that only fast, but that's Jeet Kune Do coming out, and the only fast is ready, but Zaruken did not use it. How did he not use it? He was in close range. But then Zaruken now, okay, Shumpo to escape the yo-yo blitz. But then Pride now, okay, that's the Jeet Kune Do comes out for the Shumpo to get away, but the yo-yo blitz now poking and peeling, and that's something Zaruken should be careful of. He should really be careful of that. But then so far, yeah, okay. Did somebody complain about this thing? Wait, please let me know how the stream is on your end, because I need to know what's going on. Please let me know. Please calm down. Okay, someone says the stream is fine. Okay, please, I need to be careful, I beg. Let me know what I'm doing here. All right, so back to where we're saying buoyant bounce from Pride. That's a good buoyant bounce. That's a great buoyant bounce. By the way, let me turn off this fan so that you guys can hear me clearly. All right, now Pride. Okay. And you can tell now, camping in the bushes here, maybe a chance. But then buoyant bounce comes out, poking Zaruken out for Shumpo. That's a good reaction time from Zaruken. Zaruken here is already low on HP now. Jeet Kune Do almost hit on her face with a flicker. We have the dragon comes in, and that's the very spot by Pride. Shumpo to get even closer into the turret. But now Pride taking out the turret, and I think Zaruken is not going to have an easy time. But then that's Jeet Kune Do again. Now with the curtain call. And Pride will take the first blood. And that's going to be it. Zaruken, well, I mean, Cho doesn't have that damage. He just doesn't have that damage. Man. And so far, the turret will be almost taken down. But Zaruken comes in. Jeet Kune Do, maybe that airborne. But no, he wants to clear the minion with first. Shumpo as well. But Zaruken so far, just not that hero that you want to deal so much damage to. I think Cho is too dependent on, he's too dependent on the turrets for damage, guys. Like, he's just too dependent at this point, with the way Zaruken is playing him, at least, right? But then, Zaruken comes in again, Shumpo defensively, but the cutting call to stop the Jeet Kune Do, and the way of the dragon is available one more time for Zaruken. So we might see Pride getting pushed into that turret again, but then Zaruken with the Jeet Kune Do comes in, maybe that third airborne, he doesn't have that flicker to support it, and Pride will get away, and the minion waves now coming out. But yeah, so far so good. Pride now has the zoning out advantage here and the minion waves advantage. But then Zaruken, maybe he has something more in store. But then the minion waves will start to push against him. That's something he needs to be careful of. Now Zaruken comes in. That's the Shumpo. The Jeet Kune Do will miss. And Zaruken now has to wait for that reload. The cutting core connects, stopping the mobility. And Pride has almost taken out that turret. and Zaruken needs to get his moves in and get it right, and the way of the dragon will not connect again. The Jikundo misses. That's one thing about the Cho. Cho needs setup. You need to set up the Jikundo not to get close enough, so you can, maybe use the Shumpo to get closer, and then way of the dragon, push them inside the turret, and you know how that goes. But Zaruken now way of the dragon, Jikundo maybe, but no, Zaruken. The minion waves, the turret is almost down. Zaruken is almost dead, and Zaruken has only 1 HP left, and Buoyant Bounce will deal the damage to take him out as Pride will clear the minion waves. Yeah, I don't think there's any more to expect from this match, really, because I think Zaruken just picked Cho just to style. Maybe just throw away the first match and see what Pride goes for, and let's know what he's dealing with at this point. But Jikundo comes out, Zaruken, there's no airborne there, but then Zaruken now losing HP fast, and you can tell that Pride is just absolutely peeling and poking him from the safety of the turret, and the cutting call will get Pride that win as game 1 ends. Yeah, that's it. That's game 1. Okay, there's nothing to shout about because that was just one-sided, guys. That was completely one-sided. Okay, so I will not forget to bet. I'm still betting on Zaruken, so but 20 coins. Let me not bet on my coins. Okay, so bet, guys, let me know. Okay, so we get straight to the next one. Yeah, let's see how the next one goes. Hopefully they ban the CC. If I was Zaruken, I would ban the CC. I beg. Let me ban the CC. Okay, yeah, so there is no bans yet from Zaruken. Let's see how it goes now. Like, that's the big question. Leaving CC here will not be a good move from Zaruken, honestly. He needs to get those bans right. Yeah, he bans the CC, of course. The CC has traumatized him already, but the Alpha from Pride, that's a very good pick. Pride will go for the Alpha. Oh, no, the Yuzhong. Yuzhong has actually been players' favorite this period, though, so I gotta commend that. Yuzhong is actually very good right now. Okay, Zaruken as well. Who is he gonna go for? Definitely don't want to go for that Cho again. Don't go for that Cho, I beg, guy. Leave styling alone. Your win is at stake here. Leave styling. Go for something else. Maybe a Masha. Oh, okay. He goes for the Alpha instead. All right. We are looking at a Beta Advance versus the Coursing Touch. That's actually not bad. That is not bad at all. But it's a true damage versus regen. But true damage mostly wins in situations like that because Alpha does have regen as well with his force swing. And they also have regen as well with the Spear of Alpha. The Rotary Impact also has some regen there. But then, more on the force swing actually. But then, that's going to be it. I'm going to wait while the game loads. But what do you guys think? How is this going to turn out? Do you think Zaruken is going to lose 3-0 again and throw everything to Pride? Or do you think Pride's pride will get to him and he will lose this second match? But then now Zaruken, yeah, what did he unlock first? I gotta know. Dragon Tail will be for Pride. First swing is the first thing to unlock, of course. The regen, of course, with the damage as well, the true damage. Now 2 stacks of Beta Advance will be enough to deal those true damage, but Pride losing HP fast, but the Shadow Residue is erupting. Now we can see a Yuzhong with a Vengeance. That is new. We normally see a Yuzhong with a Petrify, even in 1v1 situations, but this one we saw it with a Vengeance. Okay, you can tell that Pride really wants to sustain damage, but mind you, damage reduction does not work on true damage, so you guys should actually understand that one. Damage reduction works on physical and magic. I don't know how Pride is thinking, but let's just take it out like that. Okay, but then so far, oh yeah, Zaruken is using Aegis. Wow, you guys are amazing. Wow, you guys, okay, first swing again, but dealing much damage. Now Beta Advance is ready. That's the 2 stacks applied, but then Zaruken here, so far so good. First swing again, and Zaruken, he wants to get more regen, but Pride, he looks like Pride might take this one. Zaruken doesn't seem to be having a fun time here. So great Fury Dive as well. Who connects that Spear of Alpha? Now with the first swing, Beta Advance will get Zaruken the first blood with the Rotary Impact. And now the minion waves are cleared and Zaruken will begin his advance towards Pride's turret. Wow, that was actually impressive. Pride needs to be very careful from now on, actually. I feel like Pride could have gone for the Purify if I thought you want to go weird with your battle spells, because that Spear of Alpha, the stun is real. and the damage is real. The true damage is real. But then now Zaruken has the kill advantage. Spear of Alpha again with the storm force swing as well with the rotary impact. Now Pride is low on HP, and Zaruken wipes him out the second time. It looks like the man was holding back the first time, and this time around the man just wants to just waste Pride this time around. Or more. Guy, calm down, I beg. Who verse you, I beg? I beg, oh Zaruken. I beg, oh. I beg, oh. Zaruken, calm down. Oh, okay. Go again. And Pride now. Pride has learned his lesson, and maybe this time Pride might become humility because the Spear of Alpha will connect rotary impact again with the rotary impact on the first swing. Zaruken now, the Sarah has erupted now, dealing damage and losing HP, but the Aegis come through for him now. Better advance! And the rotary impact, the true damage comes through, and Zaruken takes the win easily in that round 2. So we get to see a round 3. Now I'm convinced that Zaruken did that on purpose. I'm convinced that he lost the first round on purpose. He just wanted to see what Pride can do. He just wanted to see what Pride can do. I said, okay, you know what? You have Pride, Abi. Oh yeah, come. Let me see what he can do. And the second game was just crazy. Like, it was crazy, guy. But then, yeah, let's get straight, guys. Let's go for the second game, for the last game of the day. The Lapu is banned. The CC is banned. And oh no, the CC is not banned, guys. The CC is not banned, so they can go for the CC again. But Zaruken now maybe going for that Alpha again, maybe locking that Alpha down, maybe a good choice. But then that's the Guinevere from Pride. I don't really know, man. We saw Nomura use the Guinevere and it did not go well. And let's see what Zaruken will go for this time around. Maybe something different, please. Or maybe still the same Alpha. Alpha can pretty much do it again. If Alpha can do it, Alpha can do it again. And yes, he goes for the Alpha again. And that's going to be everything. Same battle spells they're using. Nothing new here, guys. Nothing new. So while the game loads, let me just relax a bit. Yeah, I'm very convinced that Zaruken was I'm very convinced that Zaruken was holding back. I agree with you, Sky. He was holding back. The guy was absolutely holding back. He was holding back, guys. Okay, now Zaruken now, okay. He has that first swing unlocked yet, and you can tell that the man is just holding back now, just want to clear the minion waves and maybe farm. But Pride now, he has to be very careful because Guinevere is even much weaker and also much more fragile than Yuzhong, so you have to be very careful there, especially with the Alpha. But then Zaruken also needs to be careful too, because Guinevere has a lot of magic damage, and that special migration stun is really crazy. So you also have to be careful too. Okay, now special migration comes in, maximum stack of super magic as well. But Zaruken, he just needs that level 4, and the game can change seriously. First swing to regen some HP here, but Pride is also okay. Special migration comes out, 1 stack of super magic, but then Zaruken should be very calm. It should be very calm. He should wait for that level 4 before he pushes for anything, because it can really backfire against him if he doesn't. But now Pride special migration will miss as well. Rotary impact with the first swing, and Beta advance is ready, and Pride is losing HP to the true damage from Beta. But Zaruken here is almost on level 4, now on level 4, and that Spear of Alpha can come in anytime soon. So Pride should better be careful with how he uses that special migration, because that will not end well for him. He doesn't have the Violet Requiem yet. He needs to be very careful about that. But then Zaruken now, he has that Purify to remove the special migration stun. So Pride has to be humble in this game. Purify is not your mate, and you will tell, because Zaruken is ready for you. Full arms, no hold bars. Okay, that's the Purify again to remove that. The Spear of Alpha will miss, and that's Rotary Impact. Violet Requiem for the airborne. You can tell Pride timed that one right. But Rotary Impact as well as the force swing. Zaruken gets the first blood, and true damage outplays the magic damage, and Zaruken will get his hit on that. Why is Zaruken not attacking the turtle? Why is Zaruken not attacking the turret? Oh my god, the guy is dragging out the match. Oh my god, Zaruken is dragging out the match. Zaruken is deliberately dragging out the match. The guy does not want to end the game. He is dragging out the match. Oh, is it his own? Okay, but then does have to purify there to cancel out the special migration, but the first swing will regenerate HP for him onto the minion waves as well. But then Blood Wings will be bought by Zaruken for more regen. And he's just camping, waiting time, and Pride just waiting. I think Pride at this point is starting to get humble, maybe, because you have to be humble at this point, because man, true damage is not a joke. Plus physical damage as well. Zareken now holding in line. Now, maybe looking for a good chance. The Purify is not ready yet. Special Migration will connect as the pair of Alpha as well. Also, Pride Rotary Impact. Jesus. Do you see the damage on Zareken? Do you see the damage? The true damage. You can see how Pride is getting melted out seriously. But then now Pride has to be very careful. The Special Migration is under cooldown now. So if Zareken catches, it's not going to be funny. But then Zareken now, Special Migration connects. But the Purify is ready. Zareken uses it just in time. Picks him up with the Spell of Alpha. And the Vengeance will come through for Pride. And Zareken now, he doesn't have the mana. Mana is out for Zareken. But then Special Migration connects just once again. Now Zareken, yeah, he doesn't have the mana. Yeah, that's the thing. Alpha relies on mana, so Zareken needs mana in order to cast his skills. So that's something that he needs to regenerate. Okay, Zareken now looking for that time. That Spell of Alpha misses it though. Special Migration will connect though. Now Valor Recon Maximal Stack of Super Magic, and Pride still doesn't use it. He still doesn't use it, man. Okay, Pride here, and you can tell Guinevere now waiting in line so far. Waiting in line, man. This game is getting dragged. I feel like Zareken is doing this on purpose though. I feel like he's doing this on purpose. If he really wants to end things, he will. But then, yeah, he should have bought mana boots. Yeah, he should have bought mana boots. That would have actually helped in this game for him, so that he won't run out of mana mid-fight. Zareken should have bought mana, because Alpha skills are pretty expensive. Special Migration connects. The Purify is not ready, but he doesn't even need the Purify because Pride was not willing to follow that one through. So that's something. Vengeance is not ready for Pride. I feel like, why are you using a Vengeance when you're not even going to stay in the battle for a long time? But then Pride now picks him up with a Special Migration, and it looks like this might be it. Yeah, that's what I said, because you know that you're going to be running away most of the time. Why are you using a Vengeance? That's what I don't understand myself, because he's not really a good strat, to be honest. For Zareken, looks like this is gonna be it, guys. That's everything for Zareken versus Pride, as the game will end in Zareken's favor, 2-1. I think that first one he purposely just gave it to Pride to save face. But then, yeah, that's going to be it. That's everything. Next match, please. Let's do and go. It's almost 11. Let's do and go to bed. I'm already even starting to feel tired. Okay, so next match, please. Next match. So next match will be let me see. Okay, Kirito and Allfather. Next match is Kirito and Allfather. Yeah. Then, and after that is Autistic and Rebellion. That's going to be everything for tonight, guys. I need to kick these guys out, please. Let me kick these guys out. We are done with them now. They've settled this thing out already. Okay. So the next one is Kirito and Allfather. These are the next. Okay. I can see Flames P says big win caster. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Flames. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Someone says you're starting to sound tired. No play game after this one. Yes, I am tired actually. The people that stressed me was these guys, Tondaribi and Alessisian. They stressed me, guy. They stressed me. But it's all good. Another person that stressed me too was this guy too. Sky Guy and Nomura, their game. But then yeah, Kirito and Allfather, I beg. I already know what Allfather will go for. Allfather will go for Lapu. That one is sure. That one is like an established something. Like I can bet 40 of my coins that Allfather will go for Lapu. I can bet 40 of my coins, guys. I can comfortably bet 40 of my coins that Allfather will go for Lapu. Oh my god. Well, let's see how it goes. Guys. We're waiting for Allfather. Why did Allfather leave the lobby? Okay, yeah, he's back. Okay, staking my coins now. Staking my coins. I'm using this thing to farm coins. I need coins. I'm betting on Kirito. Kirito, if you lose, I will come for you. I'm betting my coins on Kirito. Exactly. See, I had 20 of my coins. Exactly. Okay, ready up now. Ready up. Allfather, ready up so that we can start. We don't have time. This is 10:30, so that we can go and sleep. Okay? Ready up, Allfather. Ready up, Allfather. Ready up, guy. Okay. Let me tell this guy to ready up. Ready up, guy. Ready up, all father guy. Okay, has finally ready up. Okay. Okay, so all right, so let's go straight into the game. All right, yeah. We can actually stake coins in the game so that we can farm it. Yeah, you can. But it's like in-game coins, so not real coins. So because I know you guys can easily take things personal. Yeah. So yeah, Lapu is banned. That's understandable. All for that, we easily go for the Lapu. It's easy, guy. But then let's see what they go for, right? I like the fact that when the Lapu is not when the Lapu is not used, okay, Kirito going for the Terizla. That's nice. That's a good pick. I wonder why nobody has picked the Terizla since. And the offer now going for the Esmeralda. I don't know, man. Xbox! My goodness. Nobody banned the Xbox. Jesus. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? We have an Xbox finally after all the bans. Wow, that's amazing. All right, then we get straight to the next game, guys. We get straight to the next game, and yeah, let's do this. Like we always say, okay? Let's do this. Yeah, both of them banned their main hero. Yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's see how it goes. Excuse me, guys. Let me do something. All right, so we can tell that Kirito now has the advantage because right now Terizla is very strong in the early game, and Ofada is also pretty strong. Okay, executional strike here, that's starting out early. That's good. But Ofada already with the fire missiles now really just attacking and clearing the minion waves. That's what you should do in the early game. Really, you don't have any other business. You don't have any business trying to kill anybody in the early game. In the early game, you should just be farming and trying to get your first build in. But the Faraga armor already lost there with the revenge strike from Kirito. And so far so good. I mean, Kirito just knows that Terizla has that early game strength and is really taking advantage of it here. Now Kirito here with the revenge strike, the executional strike onto the minion waves. And Terizla is a very strong early game hero. And Allfather already knows that. Now it's time to stay in the threat. It doesn't have the immortality. So if you lose your Faraga armor, you are very vulnerable to death. Especially now with the fire sticks now. Trying to bring Kirito closer. But no, they can't. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me, guys, sorry about that, right? I had to take care of something real quick. Yeah, Allfather now. Okay, revenge strike, of course. The executional strike will get him that Faraga armor destroyed. But Allfather here, he only has his HP now, so yeah, we've seen this happen before. We know Terizla is very strong in the early game, and Xbox needs to build a little stuffs to get strong. Immortality should be the goal. So let's see what the builds are like. War Axe first build from Allfather. I think if he wants to really sustain things up, because Kirito is going to sustain now. Anti-Kuras is his next line of build, but then that's going to be the executional strike now. Getting back to Faraga armor, Allfather will get it back, but then Kirito. Okay, now the executional strike, but the fastest brings it back. Of course, there's last insanity there. Now met with the revitalized. Kirito knows what he's doing. Penalty zone keeps him in, and that's going to be the executional strike, getting Kirito the first blood. My goodness, executional strike for the win for Kirito, and that's him absolutely dominating with it, and of course trying to push the turrets. That's going to be what matters more. All for that, you need to get that immortality. All for that, you need to get that immortality. Yes, of course, he's already buying it. He's already buying it. Oh, you follow buy him now. Honestly, because he needed to buy it, man. He needed to buy it because you can't survive in this 1v1 against a Terizla without buying immortality. You just need it as an Xbox. You need it. And then now the minion waves, you can tell. I think All Father might start to give Kirito a little bit of an issue towards the late game. Because to be fair, there's a limit to which Terizla can tank, and it's only with the immortality All Father can have a lot of lives. So you need to be very careful there with that guy too as well. But then All Father should not also underrate Kirito, because Terizla's body of Smith stacks up well when his HP is much lower. So you need to be very careful there. Terizla is no joke either when it comes to 1v1. But then yeah, let's see how it goes eventually. Eventually, it's going to turn out to, place fire missile fast takes, bringing the minion waves close. But then, let's see the build so far. You can see All Father now buying the Sky Piercer rather than going for immortality just yet. What is All Father doing at this point? I gotta come on and ask the question. That's really because I feel like, okay, like look, it's about to lose the Faraga armor, and I feel like he should have gone for the immortality by now. Honestly, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes, really. Kirito now buying the blood wings for more regen. That's actually wise. That's actually pretty wise. I gotta come on and see that and commend him there. But then All Father now wanting him to lose that Faraga armor, and yes, he does. He loses that Faraga armor. You can tell All Father is getting pushed away. All Father, for the love of your win, please buy the immortality. See now, All Father used that flicker, and that flicker is used up, and now the flicker is on that cooldown. Now he can't time that flicker with last insanity. Executional strike onto him. Jesus, Kirito, the guy wants to kill him even inside his turret. And then the fire missiles, bringing him back, bringing the minions back. But then Kirito here back. The Faraga armor will be, as Kirito now still poking him out with the reverse strike, and he loses the Faraga armor again. Guy, like over now the revenge strike. Now timing it out, now cancelling out the revitalize that he used. But that's the executional strike. Jesus, see the damage, and the revenge strike will lose All Father's immortality. See why I say buy immortality. You see now, last insanity now has been lost, and All Father is down, and the Terizla will win that one out. And yeah, bro, just end the game, I beg. Just end the game, guy. No time, I beg. Just end the game so that we can get on to game 2. That's going to be everything for the game 1, guys. Terizla is gonna win out against the Xbox. Yeah, I think what we had here was an issue of builds. All Father prioritized the immortality at a late timing, right? As an Xbox, immortality is your first go-to. Immortality is your first go-to. Xbox, immortality is non-negotiable. You need immortality. Xbox is weak in the early game. You need immortality. You need immortality, guy. And this guy offered a bought it as the third item, and that's not fair. That's not nice, right? That's not nice. You need it as your main item, and you can tell Kirito took advantage of that and was really poking him out with the executional strike. But let's see how this game goes. The Lapu is still banned from Kirito. He knows who he's playing against, and let's see how things go this time around. Okay, All Father wants to go for the Ruby instead. It seems like he's tired of the whole thing. Okay, let's see how it goes. Kirito now with the next pick. Yeah, Terizla again. So it's regen Terizla versus Ruby, but no, All Father doesn't want to go for the Ruby. Maybe decisive, maybe going for something else, maybe go for the Xbox again. Xbox is available, but I think we also know how that went before, and maybe this time around All Father wants to prove himself worthy and make it right, make it work. Let's see how it goes. He went for the Xbox again, so let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Maybe he wants to prove himself that he can make it right. He can do it well. But then let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Let me just rest a bit. It's okay. Okay, I have to. Sorry, I have to laugh at that. Storm said, fraud father redemption arc. Oh, boy, is this an anime or what? Oh my God, Jesus! You guys should rest and make. Okay, offer that now. Yes. Now let's see what offer is going for this time around. Okay, just still buying build, and creator is going damage first. All right, maybe war axe, because as an early game damage dealer, and especially with the executioner strike, you want to go for that war arm axe. Yeah, but then first item war axe, I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings towards that, but then if it works for you, it works. But offer is where I'm going to be confused. But then that's the revenge strike already gaining that speed mobility as well. Offer now losing HP. There's the executioner strike, the tormenting skill, and of course he will lose the Faraga armor early enough. We have seen this pattern before, guys. This is exactly what's playing out for us again. And offer now he has not bought that this thing yet. But then that's the revenge strike poke from him, losing now HP directly, no longer the Faraga armor now. So offer has to be very careful. He has to be very careful how he engages Kirito. There's a way Kirito will engage him now. Of course, yeah, that's the revenge strike, that's the executioner strike, and the third one does not connect. And the revenge strike connects again. Oh, father, you are almost dead. You are almost dead. And that's one more. And so far, honestly, I gotta come out and say this at this point. I feel like Offer should just leave everything he's buying now and buy immortality. Okay, we have seen him buy Ares belt, so that's a good sign. Maybe he wants to go for the immortality first, but then, okay, executioner strike again. You can tell that Kirito wants to keep poking him out. The thing about the executioner strike is that the executioner strike slows you as he hits you, so that's what makes it difficult for the executioner strike to stun. Plus, the revenge strike grants Terizla the mobility, so he keeps up with you. Of course, that's the revenge strike again. Now coming close, the executioner strike, and that's it. Offerer finally, thank God, he has bought the immortality. Pressure, as Valda says, he has brought the immortality. He has brought the immortality. Immortality as first item. So Kirito now, we now be pressuring him, but so far now he has more lives to play with, and that's the immortality now tanking some damage for him. You can tell now he has more HP, and now Kirito now. Let's take a view on his side, really. We have been looking at all father all this while. Let's look at Kirito a bit. But then now Kirito here. Okay, revenge strike maybe. Yeah, revenge strike, but mobility to dodge the fire stakes. And so far so good. Both of them just chilling out and just waiting in line so far. And maybe just a chance for that revenge strike. But no, Kirito here just holding in line and just waiting. And yeah, all for that. Let's see what his next build is so far. Yeah, the next build looks like it's gonna be War Axe, guys, or maybe Blade of Hestasis, because Blade of Hestasis has that war path too, that build path rather. But then let's see what it turns out to be. So far so good. Kirito has built the Kirito went for the magic shoes, right? That's nice. The demon boots for the mana that he's expending. That's good. He's also going for that anti-cuirass. I can see that build path, and he has also bought the war axe. Kirito is doing well. That build path is actually looking nice. Yeah. So far so good. Offer still struggling, still holding behind himself here. Now almost losing that Faraga armor. Yes, he does. And the immortality is the only thing protecting him right now from losing his HP and his life. And you can tell that Offer at this point is just farming minions and just building and just waiting for that late game so that he can really show Kirito who's boss when it comes to late games. But then Terizla will be falling off soon. So if you are Kirito, penalty zone connects and the executioner strike for Kirito dodges the executioner strike, the flicker. All further now, revenge strike does not connect to break that immortality. But Kirito is now advancing in. Maybe a chance to push that minion base, or maybe a chance to break that immortality, and the Faraga armor, the last insanity pops out. That's gonna be a move from All Father finally, but the Faraga armor is destroyed just in time. All Father, the last of the executioner strike does not connect. Now the revenge strike gains Kirito that mobility to escape the fire missiles, and the Faraga armor will be destroyed. The immortality is lost, and the Faraga armor is back again. That's the advantage of the Faraga armor and the immortality. They work so well together, and if you have it as an Xbox, you are basically unkillable at some point. But then Offer has lost the immortality. The immortality is on that cooldown now, so he's back to square one, and he has to be very careful here. But then let's see how it goes, really. Let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Man, Kirito is really pressuring this guy. I gotta come out and say it. I mean, I'm a caster, right? But then I have to also say the truth here. I have to be very impartial with my casting. Kirito is pressuring this guy. This guy is getting pressured so bad. Offer is getting pressured so bad. Hopefully, he finds a way out of it, though. But then, let's see. Offer now has a lot of HP there on that Faraga armor. But then, Kirito, he knows what he's doing, man. The man's very cautious and, just poking out with the executioner strike. The game is dragging on, and at this point, one thing that's going to happen is that we are going to see the minion waves get stronger and stronger until you get to a point. Until you get to a point where you can't see it anymore. Like, you can't defend anymore, right? You're gonna be taking a lot of damage, and somebody's gonna die, and immediately you die, they push your base, and that's it. But eventually, see All Father now getting damage now. Of course, the Faraga armor, the maximum heat is in, and the true damage has started coming out, and Kirito is now the one getting pushed. All Father is finally finding his footing. He has the Blade of Despair, the War Axe. I don't know why he doesn't have that Ice Cream Wand. Why have you not bought that Ice Cream Wand? The slow could come in handy. Penalty zone comes in, doesn't have the Faraga armor yet. The load is pushing up against him, and the All Father will lose that Faraga armor. Jesus, man. Okay, he doesn't lose it though. Okay, he tanks that one. Yes, he lost it to the Revenge Strike. Yeah, of course. Now, the Revenge Strike comes in. Kirito taking a lot of damage here, but almost taking out All Father. Jesus, Kirito, you are pushing things. He has that immortality though. Revenge Strike comes out. Maybe a chance. But the Revenge Strike gets Kirito the first blood, and the immortality still preserves him. Jesus. And All Father, he has 8 seconds left, because if he doesn't come back, All Father will lose this game, and that's going to be it. 3 more seconds left. Will he buy enough time? All Father is out, and no, All Father wants to survive. The minion waves are still there. You can still push, man. But no, Kirito doesn't want to take the risk. The Revenge Strike is out. Jeez, guy. All Father losing as an X-Borg. All Father losing as an X-Borg twice is crazy, guy. It's crazy. First blood, but then Penalty Zone comes out now. Kirito comes in. I think at this point, Kirito should play strat. At this point, Kirito should play strategy, because All Father now at this point, Kirito is so close to melting that base. Look at All Father's base. The Faraga armor will be lost by All Father. And Kirito, last insanity, but then the Faraga armor is destroyed. Now Kirito now almost losing that infinity now. Comes in, revitalize. This is your chance, Kirito. You gotta take out that base. Push All Father out. Takes him out. And the base is almost out. And it looks like this might be GG's. Man. Okay, Revenge Strike, but then needs to push the minion waves. Push the base. Now, Kirito. You are Jesus, guy. Nah. See, guy. I have seen things. But this is the height of it for me. All for that, this is the height of it for me. Lose it as an X-Borg twice. How? Like, I am shocked. I am shocked before my bone. I am shocked to my marrow, and I am shocked. Like, bro, I am so shocked. Bro. I am so shocked. But then that's going to be it for the second to final game. We're gonna get straight into the next game, guys, and that's going to be let me see. What's the next game here? Let me just check that list real quick. Okay, the last game for tonight is Autistic versus Rebellion. That's gonna be the next game. Let me kick these guys out real quick so we can bring in the next guys. Okay, that's going to be it. So someone says now offer that you cooked. Someone says Void Hacker, seen our eyes. We see new things every day. It's in our by first to push the base. Someone says offer that go to sleep. Someone says watching. You guys leave me alone, I beg. So the Autistic Rebellion, like, see, guy, let's wait for the last people, I beg. Let me go and sleep. I'm tired, I beg. I am tired. You guys keep doing new things every day, I beg. Last game for tonight, I beg. Last game for tonight, guys. Last game for tonight, guys, I mean. Last game for tonight. Okay, so autistic and rebellion. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So hopefully we get to see something different this time around. All right. Hopefully we get to see something different this time around. And yeah, at this point, CC is banned. That's a good ban. Alpha is banned. That's a good ban. Autistic and rebellion have taken one ban. Darius is banned too. That's a very good ban too. Darius is a menace in a 1v1. Okay, Alex is banned, Lapu is banned, Xbox is banned. Heroes that I don't want to be seen, right? New heroes, please come up. Let's see what they can do. He's young again. Okay, I said new heroes. Okay, he's young again. Not bad, not bad. Autistic now with the Benedetta. Wow, we haven't seen that one in a while. Actually, I don't think we've seen that one at all. Boniver is young. We've seen how that worked, and that did not work out fine. Okay, Benedetta it will be, and that's going to be a new one. Okay, autistic with the Benedetta. That's nice. Okay, guys, I think I need to rest a bit. I need to rest a bit for this so that I can cast this one. Just give me like 3 minutes. Let me just rest a bit. Alright, so autistic now. Okay, Phantom Slash, that's early, an eye for an eye. But then elapsed daytime here with the passive. Autistic really taking advantage of it, but Benedetta has enough damage in the early game, so you have to be very careful. Very, very careful here. But then autistic and rebellion, you can tell that. Okay, I just saw a comment there in the chat. Somebody said 2 players with wisdom. Jesus. I said you guys don't hold back. I swear that you guys don't hold back, guys. What the hell is that, man? Stop that. Don't do that. Okay? But then, Rebellion now. Okay, Fury Dive with the Dragon Tail. That's Petrify onto Petrify, like Bambi said. But then, Rebellion here, in that Exorcist skin. I love this skin, by the way. Wow, Jesus. Autistic. The man is good with the Benedetta. I'm going to put the camera on him, by the way. Damn. Okay. Elapsed daytime. Taking advantage of that passive. More elapsed daytime. And you can tell that autistic really at this point is just holding in line and just gaining that sword intent and just holding that sword intent. And then Phantom Slash onto the minion waves, Phantom Slash again, and maybe a last day time. Yeah, an eye for an eye, but that's the Petrify missed out. And the last day time again, he's waiting for that level 4. Now autistic has that level 4. The final blow is ready. Rebellion as well. Back to go from now with the final blow. That's gonna be the Petrify missing out. But the Phantom Slash will miss out. An eye for an eye to dodge the Soul Grip, but the Shard Residue will still erupt. Wow, that was actually very impressive. I gotta come out and say that. I gotta call it out. But then autistic here, the man knows what he's doing. Man is really just holding out. Now Furious Dive does not does not really do much. But then autistic, he has lost HP. Phantom Slash connects as well. An eye for an eye to dodge the Soul Grip and the Dragon Tail. That's a very good use of the an eye for an eye. That's very good, man. That's very good use. Okay, that's gonna be autistic. I feel like a Mincy would have been a good counter for Benedetta, but hell, let's see how it goes, because I don't think Yuzhan can catch her, because man, she's really quick. Then autistic here, you can see now Rebellion. Okay, goes in now. An eye for an eye dodges the Dragon Tail and the Furious Dive. Man. I think at this point, this is just gonna be catch me if you can game. This is going to be a catch me if you can game, guys. We're just gonna be seeing autistic running in circles around Rebellion. Rebellion is gonna try playing catch up, literally, and autistic is losing HP. By the way, I have to point that out, guys. Autistic is losing HP, but then he has to regenerate it with the minion waves. But then, so no touch there. Rebellion just waiting out. I think autistic. I think he's dragging out and waiting till he has enough damage for this. Then the final blow comes out with the Petrify. Rebellion losing HP fast. Autistic losing HP as well to the Shard Residue, and Rebellion gets the first blood in, and the minion waves now pushing against him. Now Rebellion has to go for that push. He has to go for that minion waves push. Push the turret, guy. Push the turret now. Hey, Omo. That's the important thing. I don't want you guys to hold back and push it turret. An eye for an eye to dodge Dragon Tail. And then so far. And now autistic losing HP. but the Furious dive to dodge the true damage of the turrets rather. But then Autistic, so far so good. You can tell Sword Intent gathering, and also with they're just Sword Intent gathering and just elapsed daytime. The man is just holding that basic attack button like his life depends on it. Maybe because his win does. And so far so good, man. It's something. And yeah, just holding in line. Let's check out the beats, by the way. Let's see what okay, final blow. Okay, comes in, but that's Autistic with the 949 to dodge the Dragon Tail and the Soul Grip. But then so far so good. Okay, see the build so far, guys. The War Axe, the Anti-Cuirass here, and the Blade of F status, and the Sky Piercer on the side of Autistic going full damage on the Benedetta. Rebellion going, kind of half defense, half offense. Not bad either. Okay, Rebellion here. Let's turn the camera a bit back to him. The minion waves are pushing. Autistic losing HP. Autistic is pretty squishy, so he has to be very careful with the way he's engaging Rebellion. But then now the minion waves are pushing against. I think Autistic wants to full build. I think that's what he wants to do. I think he's just buying time until he full builds before he kind of engages. And I understand that because Yizhong is actually very strong in the early to mid. Benetta can be pretty strong if you full build too. Now Rebellion, maybe a chance to come out. But then Autistic has that 949. Final blow comes out as well with the Petrify. But that's not going to be much. Furious Dive will be baited out by Autistic into the minion, into the turret. But then Rebellion has to go back and defend. And Rebellion has to also gain back HP with the minion waves and Dragon Tail. Wow, so far so good. It's just a catch me if you can game. Who hits the Petrify first game and farm first game as well. But that's the 949 and the elapsed daytime to dodge the Dragon Tail. Wow, Autistic really doing a good work getting away and escaping Rebellion here. But then now Autistic here, he really has to defend, but then that's the Furious Dive, Dragon Tail, and 949 as well. Furious Dive, final blow as well comes out, but Autistic is losing HP, and yes, he does, as the turret will be taken out. Now, I gotta ask a question now. See, what was all that running anyway? That was the big question here. Why are you running? Like, why are you running? Like, okay, you got killed, right? You were trying to escape, right? You were trying to escape, and you could not, and eventually, it didn't work, right? I understand that he was trying to full dive. He was trying to full dive, but then it's not that easy to full build in a 1v1, especially when you have to like come out and full build. It's not that easy to pull it off, guys. It's not. But it's all good. The game is gone. Rebellion is the winner of that last one. This is the last game for tonight, guys. I'm already tired, as you can, my voice can sound, as you hear my voice sounding. So yeah, Autistic hopefully goes for something better now. Maybe ban the Yizhong, because Yizhong can be very problematic for him. Or maybe ban the X-Bug. Oh, the X-Bug is free. Wow, Autistic has to go for something different this time around. Yeah, Big D, sorry, I couldn't. X-Bug, okay, maybe trying to change the story that All Father started writing on the X-Bug. But then that's Rebellion now. Rebellion so far. Khalid, I don't know, man. Khalid might not really be a good choice here. Then Khalid, I don't know, man. Maybe not. Yeah, Khalid versus X-Bug. Okay, Khalid is actually a very good counter for X-Bug, especially in the early game, guys. Khalid is very, very good against X-Bug in the early game. Actually, Khalid is very solid against X-Bug. Yeah, if you're a Khalid player, Khalid is actually very solid against X-Bug. Khalid is very solid against him. But yeah, so hopefully Autistic can end the story of X-Bug tonight with a smile on everybody's face, or well, continue the tragedy. But let's see how it goes. Rebellion, I'm a Khalid main, and I have dealt with a lot of X-Bugs. Trust me, Khalid works well against X-Bug. His his quicksand guard works well against the last insanity. But let's see how it goes. But then Rebellion, that's the sandwalk, the benefit of the Khalid. Now of course, Desert Tornado poking out on Autistic, and he's quick to run into the turret now. The sandwalk as well. That's the passive there. Of course, Desert Tornado again, and that's going to be Autistic losing the Faraga armor early enough. Sandwalk to clear out the minion waves. Yeah, that's it. And Autistic here, just waiting out now. Rebellion here, he has the early game advantage. He wants to take advantage of it. He knows that if he can take out Autistic early enough, And just wait, the Sandwalk has enough range. And yes, that's it. With the concussive blast, and Autistic flickers out early enough. But now the quicksand guard to regenerate the HP. Wow. Then Autistic, yeah, holding in line here, gets back the Faraga armor, but then the fire stacks. No, so far, so yeah, losing the Faraga armor again. The fire stakes, rather, not stacks. And Rebellion, man, the man is really trying. He's really trying to push that early game strength in. But then Autistic also knows that, yeah, I just need to hold out and I will gain back my strength. But then, okay, so far so good. Concussive Blood does not connect, but the Quicksand Guard is still available for him to regen that HP he lost, as well as the Desert Tornado. He doesn't want to farm the minion waves. He wants to take him out, and Autistic falls. Wow, that was impressive. I gotta commend the guy. Rebellion knows his game with Khalid. But then it has been taken out so far, and Autistic here. Now the Quicksand Guard is available. He doesn't want to use it to regen HP yet. Now Autistic, he's not a level 4, but Rebellion is. He has that Raging Sandstorms now though, so he can use it to his advantage once Autistic loses that Faraga armor. Now the Concussive Blast. Now Faraga armor may be lost, but then he needs to use that Quicksand Guard now. Rebellion has lost HP. That's something he needs to take advantage of here. And then Rebellion holding in line Quicksand Guard to regen the HP so far. And now, as well as Autistic regening HP, he needs to clear the minion waves and catch him off guard if he stands any chance of taking this one home. But so far, so good. Okay, so far, so good. Now, there's a Tornado onto Autistic to try to reduce the HP. Sandwalk as well, exhausted onto Autistic. Wax bought by him. So far, see the build here, guys. You can see the build here. Okay, sorry, I need to actually charge my device. One sec, my device is actually low, guys. I need to charge it. One sec, guys, I need to charge my device. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I needed to charge my device real quick, guys, and I don't know what the hell is going on here, but yeah, my device is actually charging right now. But then Autistic has lost the Faraga armor, and yeah, so far so good. I wanna, like, if this game tracks already Sandstorm, but Autistic will flicker out. That was actually wise. That was wise. I gotta come out and say that. But man, Rebellion using the Revitalize plus the Quicksand Guard, that's a lot of regen, and Khalid can actually outlast the last Insanity. So you can tell that the man thought this through before coming inside this game. But then Autistic now, I wonder what he's gonna use as a counter. But then that's the there's a Tornado with the Revitalize to support, and the man is taking a lot of damage. But now you just need to get the minion waves and push things and push the minion waves in order to be able to push. But then so far, yeah, come on, one more minion, 3 seconds more, 2 seconds more. Rebellion looks like he might take this one. Autistic have lost the last game. Rebellion took it. And if he loses this one again, well, man, the guy's just gonna take everything home. Autistic have lost before, and if Rebellion wins this one again, well, it's not gonna go well for him. It's not gonna go well. Well, that's gonna be GG's. That's gonna be good night. You can tell that the man is just absolutely invading, poking out, doing everything he can to take out that turret, or at least take out that Faraga armor. But immortality has been bought by Autistic. That's actually a very big, a very good, move actually, because that's the signature move for Xbox. So you want to buy out that immortality when you can, really. Okay, so far so good. Autistic now getting back the HP there. Of course, the Desert Tornado from one. Now Autistic so far, you do have one. Rebellion now doesn't even want to use the Sandwalk just yet. The man is holding out. Let's take a look at a Rebellion here. Now dives in. That's going to be the Concussive Blast dealing damage. But then Minion is pushing against him. Rebellion is trying to push. He knows that if he cannot take out Autistic or lure him out, he has to push. He has to push that base. That's the only way. That's the only way, guys. Then Autistic now. That's Rebellion. Okay. Holding out in line. Raging Sandstorm does not connect. I feel like Rebellion should stop using that unless in close range. But then the Faraga armor has been lost. And so far, so good, man. It's just not it. But then Autistic, okay. Immortality lost again. He wants to take the man out. And it looks like this might be GG's. It looks like it might be GG's. But I don't want to speak too soon. Fire Stakes pulls Rebellion in. But he will get out with the Desert Tornado. a rebellion. He wants to get the man, but the man is just autistic, is just going back and back and back, and I think we can all see how this ends. Really, I told you guys that Khalid is a very good counter to Xbox. You guys didn't believe me. Now I hope you will, right? I hope you will. And that's the flicker in. Last Infinity comes out. The Quicksand Guard is always there to tank things up, and the man, the Sandstorm, and of course, yeah, that's it. That's everything for Khalid. Yeah, that's all. That's everything for tonight, guys. We have come to the end of tonight's games. All the games that will be streamed have been streamed, and that's going to be everything for tonight. So I'm gonna go out and rest. Yeah, I need the rest, guys. My voice, I am tired and I need to sleep. But with that being said, thank you all for tuning in into day 1 of the Fighters Tournament, the 1v1s. I've been your host and your caster, Blakk, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow to continue this series. Good night.